We're going to cover 10 tips for homeowners on when you file your claim. Now, this could be for a roof claim, water damage claim, fire claim, hurricane claim. Doesn't matter what type of homeowner claim you have. But not only tips for when you're filing a claim, but also carrying you through the claim process. So my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. And I represent people in all different types of homeowners claims. So a mistake people make is when they call the claim in over the phone, they tend to talk a little bit too much. And the customer service representatives are taught through various training sessions. A lot of these people at the insurance company have monthly training sessions to ask questions, right? And take the notes of that. You gotta be careful on what you say. Don't ramble. Keep everything to a couple words. Perfect example would be this. So tell me what happened in your water damage claim. I'm the homeowner. I had a leak in the bathroom. Well, what exactly happened and where was the leak? The toilet. What happened with the toilet? It overflowed. How? The plumber fixed it already, or I got to get a plumber to come out. I'm not really sure. Everything's just brief, right? Couple words. Boom, boom, boom. Don't guess if you don't have and don't know everything with regards to damages or what happened. So the biggest thing is just be brief with everything and your answers, because I want you to say things that may hurt your claim. So do you have the right date? When you're calling in your claim, a lot of people tend to listen to roofing companies, right? Well, this roofer told me to put this date down. And a lot of times that gets them in trouble, because depending on what state you live in, there could be certain rules and laws about certain storm dates and whether or not it qualifies. With your policy, rain isn't covered. So a lot of times the wind is the only major factor that can get your claim covered, other than, of course, hail, right? But short of these two, you're not looking at anything else. So you got to make sure you have the right date for the windstorm. You need pretty significant wind, 50 miles per hour or greater. Hail, got to have the right date for the hailstorm. Water damage, right? Do you have the right date? If you noticed it on June 4th of 2023, when did it happen before that? Do you have the right date? If you're saying it happened back in March 1st, and now you're reporting it 3 months later, there's going to be a problem there, right? So you got to make sure you have the right date when you are reporting your claim. So is it actually worth filing the claim? If after your deductible, the amount of the repairs are less than $5,000, I don't think it's worth filing the claim. The gray area is between the $5,000 and the $10,000. Okay? Anything over $10,000 after your deductible, of course, file the claim. That's an automatic yes. So communication. Any communication, I always recommend, be by email with supervisors, claim adjusters, anybody from the insurance company. Keeping this by email is the preferred method so that everything is documented, because phone calls and conversations always somehow get misinterpreted. Things promised that never live out to. This way you have everything documented by email, whether it's for appointments or what was said and what was not said. If you get a chance, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. This is a big pet peeve of mine. Do not use any contractor recommended by the insurance company. This includes water mitigation companies, mold remediation companies, any preferred contractor, anybody that repairs things, any plumbers, anybody with the insurance company that they recommend have a backdoor contract with the insurance company. They are there to protect the insurance company. They are not there for your goodwill and to do the best for you. Please understand that. Okay? Use your own contractors, your own water mitigation company, your own mold remediation, your own contractors to rebuild the damages. Use your own plumbers. Okay? Find your own leak detection people if need be. It's very important. A lot of these companies, including ServPro, all right, work for insurance companies, protecting insurance companies. I got a call the other day from a lady, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, where she has over $150,000 in repair to her home for a water damage claim. And the water mitigation was about 13,000, and I think the mold was around the same. To me, that's a total disconnect. How can they only do $25,000 in total for the water mitigation, drying everything out, and then the mold removal, $25,000 in total, and yet to repair everything is $150,000? And then I asked her, who called? The water mitigation company. What was the company? And she told me, well, her insurance company recommended ServPro because they're her preferred contractor. Ding, ding, ding. I knew right away what had happened. They didn't do probably a lot of work that they should have done in drying it out or removing mold, because the more they do, the more it costs the insurance company. So they were protecting the insurance company. In this case, that was State Farm. So just what we just talked about, 5A, about don't use the insurance company contractors. 5B, hire your own contractors, plumbers, roofers, water mitigation. At least they will look out for your best interest and try to protect everything. Because the insurance company contractors, as I mentioned, they're going to look out for the insurance company's interest. Bottom line. So as you're going through the claim process, you're going to have the inspection at your home with the claim adjuster. Now, you can't trust these people. If you want to, you can go ahead. Keep conversations limited. Do you want to video the inspection, which I suggest you do? If they do not want the video or the inspection videotaped, you got to ask the reason why. What were they going to do or say that worries them so much that they won't allow the inspection to be videotaped? You do have a right in most states to do this. You can even alert them beforehand. So going through this process, one of the first ones of this slide and presentation was about not really calling, but emailing, right? Because what you say can and will hurt you. At the inspection, this is where I've seen so many times, hundreds of times, field adjusters intentionally lie about what people told them, and that may not have even been said. Or sometimes they'll take something that maybe you had said and then turn it in their own way to help the insurance company, right? So they say mold, how long that mold has been there. I really don't know. I've seen time and time again where they go back to the insurance company and the person told them, the homeowner told me, that they said it had been there a long time, the mold, right? Just so they can deny the claim. Same thing, even on a phone call. What you say is going to hurt you. Err on the side of caution with these people. That's why I say email. At the inspection, if you're there, you have to keep all conversations to as limited as possible. Let them inspect the property. Okay? If you have business, you do calls, work on a computer, go about doing that. So at the beginning when you're calling your claim in or during, you should have thoughts about possibly hiring a public adjuster if your claim is over $10,000, because the larger the claim you have, it's going to be more complex. The process could be longer because the insurance company is going to do a lot of things to try and deny it or underpay your claim, including bringing in engineers, aka claim denial specialists is what I call them. CDSs, claim denial specialists. They're not engineers. And they're going to try and do other things to make your life miserable the larger the claim and the more value the claim has, because they don't want to pay it. So number 9, much later in the claim process, now we're going to be talking about how you get things repaired, right? Get an estimate if no PA, because you're going to have to get a contractor to give you an estimate, right? You want to make sure that they add in 20% for overhead and profit. Also, at the same time, you want to request the estimate from the insurance company. Some states, like in Florida now, if you request the estimate, they have 7 days to produce the estimate to you. Alrighty? Now, you can give this to your contractor because there's going to be a big difference. A lot of times they may not accept some contractors' estimates. They're going to want things to be broken down. Don't get into that game. You want your contractor to basically come up with an estimate that puts you at what we call pre-loss condition. Okay? So the insurance companies always going to say this, well, our estimate's $13,000 and yours is $39,000. We're not going to pay that $39,000. We don't see that there's all this damage. We don't think it's worth this much. This is what our field adjuster wrote. So your contractor has to work with these numbers. Whoa, no. Your contractor has one job. That's to put you into pre-loss condition. If it's $39,000, the insurance company should pay. Because a field adjuster isn't putting you back in pre-loss condition. What the insurance company is doing is handling your claim and keep giving you an amount post-loss condition based on what they want the insurance company to pay. It has nothing to do with putting you back to pre-loss condition. They want their post-loss obligation to be minimal. And they're going to try to get you to accept this money. This is what they do. Finally, don't be afraid to file complaints against the insurance company and the adjuster. Yes, there's 35, 36, 37 states, I don't know what the number is, where adjusters have to be licensed. So if they want to write these lowball estimates, if they want to lie to you, or if they want to do things on a bad faith basis, file a complaint against them. Search for their license. Every state has a database to get the license of the adjuster. Get that number, file a complaint. File a complaint against the insurance company with the state. Whether that's Department of Insurance, in Florida we have the Department of Financial Services that handles complaints against insurance company. We have an insurance commissioner too, but they don't handle complaints. I don't know why. But yeah, use this as a weapon. Because if you start filing complaints against these adjusters, and some of these adjusters get delicensed for doing wrongful things and not treating you fairly, maybe it'll change. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm here in Florida. I'm a licensed public adjuster. Here's information on how you can get a hold of me if you have a question, need help with a claim. And again, don't forget to like this video with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for watching.